What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Pisces. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to the fish, okay? Thanks, Nad, for tuning in. As always, guys, do want to mention if you want a personal read, first link in the description below. We do have $20 off on the 15-minute personal readings until the end of November. So if you want to get that personal reading discounted, use it now before that price goes back up in the 1st of December, okay? Real quick, let's say what's up to some peeps. So what's going on, Nad, Cynthia, Brenna? Hey, Amy. What's going on, Christina? What's going on, Sana? Hi, Marissa. Hey, Bia Bay. Hey, Zephra. What's going on, Danica? How are you? Adrienne, how's everybody doing here today, man? I hope you guys are all doing well. What's going on, though, guys? Without further ado, let's get started. We're gonna go take a look here at the Pisces. So we'll see what's popping in here for the fish, okay? Message is coming on in here for Team Pisces, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got rolling on in here for the Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for you? Let's take a look here at your daily, baby. What's up with the fish? Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the 7 of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign like an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look into your current energy, 4 cups in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got here the 5 of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome here, 2 of Cups in the reverse showing up here as well. Piscean, let's get it popping. All right, now we're starting out here first and foremost with a 7 of Wands paired here to a 4 of Cups in reverse as well. I do feel for you, Pisces, that you're trying to kind of block and push away something and make your main focal point and your main focus something else entirely. I think what you're trying to push away here is this feeling of lack, because looking at what you're dealing with right now being the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles could be a card that represents it feels like something's missing. It feels like you're lacking something. Maybe you're trying to push away the feeling of not having enough money. Maybe you're trying to push away the feeling of not having enough love. Maybe you're trying to push away the feeling of, you know, not feeling satisfied or dissatisfied, whatever the case may be. So you're trying to push away a feeling of lack, but the truth is that anything we feel that we lack, we start to put ourselves in a vibrational resonance where all we will experience is lack. So if we start to tell ourselves, no one loves me, we're going to learn to feel unloved. If we start to tell ourselves, I ain't got enough money, we're going to learn to feel broke. So what we're doing is when we're in these vibrational resonances, we're actually creating that perspective in which we experience it. So when we create the lack and say we're in lack, we experience the lack, right? So what we want to do is we want to change first and foremost our vibration. You know, looking at the outcome right now, Pisces, 2 of Cups reverse, it's like, I swear I'm trying to push away what I don't want in life, but it keeps feeling like I'm only experiencing so much more of what I don't want, you know, and that's the frustrating part. So I would say here right now for any Piscean peeps that are watching, for your next 24, best thing you can do first and foremost is start changing your energy. Now this is going to get a little bit esoteric maybe for some of you. Here's my best advice though. Manifestation is about the feeling. Everything else matters and is incorporated in manifestation too, but your feelings are incredibly powerful. For a person who doesn't feel good enough, they're going to experience not feeling good enough. For a person who feels broke, they're going to experience being broke because your perception is your reality and your feeling creates your perception. Now, it all really starts at the vibration, and at the base of the vibration, we're talking about the feeling. What do you want to change right now, Pisces? What are you trying to push away? Are you trying to push away the feeling of not having love? Well, in order to do that, we must start bringing love into our lives. Where does love first start? It doesn't always necessarily start with everybody else externally, but you always have the ability and the option to start loving yourself from within. So we start changing our vibration by changing our feeling. If we can love ourselves, is it true to say that there is no love around us? No, it's false. If you love yourself, you are tuned into the vibration of love. That feeling is no longer lacking in your life, but instead it's actually quite abundant, right? So if we can start to change our vibration, which are our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, then we can start to change what it is we perceive. And once we change what we perceive, we change what it is we experience. So Pisces, I hope it makes sense. I know it might sound a little bit too woo-woo, might sound out there, might sound confusing. I say this very often. The law of attraction and manifestation is the most simplistically difficult thing anybody can do, because it's very simplistic, but at the same time it seems pretty fucking difficult, doesn't it? You know? But for any of you guys that are watching, even if you're not a Pisces and you're like, oh, Ant, this reading resonates, try doing that first. It starts with your vibration, and the feeling's a big part of it. What is a vibration? Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. Feelings are the most important part of your vibration, the most important layer. So we raise that vibe, we can change the perspective. We change the perspective and the perception, we change the experience. Okay? All right, Pisces, much love. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, okay? All right, guys, so we have started out here today with the water signs. So water is up today for the daily. Let's go ahead and just do water, fire, air, and earth, hopping into the fire. Let's have a look here at Sagittarius and see what's going on here, baby, okay? Let's see what's up. Message is coming on in here for Saggy, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to take a look here at a couple of more shuffles, and we'll see what's going on with you guys. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What's up? Sagittarius, overall energy for you is a King of Pentacles in reverse. You might be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Looking at the current energy, Queen of Wands in the upright, what you're dealing with, Three of Swords in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is gonna be the Death in the reverse position here as well, showing up at this time. So let's have a look here and see what's up. You got here King of Pents reversed, you got here Queen of Wands in the upright. Automatically, it feels like for me right now, Sagittarius, this is the energy of not feeling comfortable, but at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and still put myself out there. So I think that this is the energy of getting beyond the comfort zone. I tell people one of my favorite quotes I've ever heard in my life was from my high school teacher, and he said, the best thing to do in life is to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because the more that we get out of our comfort zone, the more we grow as a person, the more we experience, the more we learn. It's just always going to be better to get out of that comfort zone, because it literally sparks your growth. So I get that sense here for you where it's like, I might be nervous, I might be uncomfortable, but I'm gonna be fucking confident as hell moving out of this comfort zone and trying something new. And I love that for you, Sagittarius. You know, looking at what you're dealing with right now, Three of Swords reversed. I think you're choosing here to detach from some sort of specific environment. It might have been a relationship, and maybe you've come to the conclusion of, yeah, this relationship's become quite a safety net for me. Maybe it was no longer a relationship that was based on the premise of love, but maybe it was based on the premise of safety. You know, maybe it was a friendship that was based on the premise of safety. Maybe you've been feeling so safe for so long, you know, living with parents or family, and it's like, maybe I want to move out now. That's scary, but fuck it, I gotta go ahead and do it. I gotta, leave the bird's nest, maybe for some of you, not all of you. So with that being said here for you, looking at the outcome, Death in reverse, I'm at a point where change is beginning to happen. It's beginning to unfold. The changes haven't fully happened yet, but I'm ready to start getting out of that comfort zone and make the proper moves that I can make in order for me to jump into a whole brand new experience. And I love it, Sagittarius. I know it's not easy. I keep feeling like something kept you safe. I think one of the main factors as to why you might have stood in a certain environment is because that environment was not only comfortable, but there was a safety aspect to it, you know? Right now, it's like, screw the safety. It's time right now to experience something new. And as nerve-wracking as it might be, I'm going to be confident going into my new beginning. I need to detach and let go of this previous environment. It's not what's serving me anymore. And even though right now, the change may not happen overnight, I'm ready to start making moves. Sagittarius, I love it for you, you know? Life is scary. Going beyond your comfort zone is scary. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and tell you that it's always a fearless change. No, sometimes it's horrifying, but the more you do it, the more you grow, the more you learn, the more you experience, and that's what life's all about. So it's good to get out there. It's good to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it's going to put you in so many more situations to really experience life to the fullest. And also it brings you to some of the best situations you could ever land yourself in, you know? For example, I say this a lot too. If You never broke up with your first lover. Lil Timmy, back when you were 12 years old and you had a crush on him and you were like, Lil Timmy's my boyfriend, okay? If you never broke up with Lil Timmy, you think you'd be happy today with Lil Timmy? Probably not. Lil Timmy probably don't mean shit to you right now. You probably go back and look back at your first crush and you're like, yeah, I wouldn't touch my first crush with a 10-foot pole. Probably many of you would feel that way. But if you never branched out of that relationship, met all these other people, connected with all these other people, then you probably would never end up meeting your actual true lover. So if you never got out of your comfort zone with Lil Timmy, you might not marry Michael. You know what I mean? So we gotta branch out of these situations and these environments in order to grow, but also to find our end game at the end of the day too, right? Whether we're talking about love, career, your, perfect location that you want to live in for the rest of your life, we got to branch out of that type of stuff. So Sag, I like it. And I like that you're confident walking through it, man. Listen, you can be nervous as shit, but you can still be confident and believe in yourself. And I love that so much. So Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you for coming out nonetheless, okay? All right, everybody. So we've touched base with our water and our fire. Let's get on into the air signs, y'all. And we're going to see what's going on here for the Gemini in the next 24. What's up here, baby? Message is showing up here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for Team Gemini, please? In the next 24 hours. Gemini, you guys are coming up here quick today. So let's get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's in store here for you. Overall energy is going to be the Eight of Wands in reverse. Looking at the current energy for you, we got a Page of Cups, what it is you're dealing with. Temperance in the upright. Having a look here at the outcome gems, we got a Four of Wands in the reverse coming out here for you as well. So definitely some interesting energies at hand. You could be connecting with a Sagittarius possibly, so take that if it applies. But let's begin. Eight of Wands reversed here, Page of Cups in the upright. You know what direction you don't want to go in, so that allows you to know which direction you do want to go into, which is fantastic. So I hear already for you, Gemini, it's like I have a clear sense of direction, like I know where I'm going, which is good. Having a look at what you're dealing with, the Temperance, I think you're making peace with the future that you're working towards and the future that you're currently building. And you're also making peace with something else. You're making peace with the fact that in order to get to that new future, there is a current environment that you need to walk away from. And it's the environment that isn't serving you. Gemini, this could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a job. This could be maybe you need to walk away from certain people within your family sector. I don't know. But you're coming to the conclusion of what's been keeping you exactly where you are and not allowing you to grow. And I think that once you're starting to realize what's been creating stagnancy in your life, you now have this ability to thrive and focus on what's going to create the abundance. So I feel like you're finally coming to that conclusion. And it's like, okay, yeah, at first maybe I felt apprehensive to leave behind my environment that I was involved in. But at the end of the day, I'm at a point in time right now where I have to make peace with the fact that I need to let go sometimes in order to grow. You can't always hold on to where you're at, and you can't take everybody and everything with you when you start to outgrow environments and you start to outgrow situations. So I see that you're at a point in time, Gems, where it's a trade-off. You got to let go of the old to embrace the new, and I think that that's where you're at, So I think that peacefully you're moving towards a new beginning. You have a good sense of direction, and you're ready to make moves. I love it, guys. Awesome. I feel like collectively a lot of people are experiencing this energy where we're aware of what we need to let go of now. I think a lot of us have been processing for months about things that just aren't serving, and any last things we're holding on to, we're now getting ready here to drop those so that we can ascend forward into what's next in our lives. I think we're going to be seeing that collectively a lot, okay? All right, though. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you, Team Gemini, for coming on out. So we've already touched base here with our air. We did our fire. We did our water. Going into earth signs, let's have a look here at Team Virgo, excuse me, and see what's going on here for your next 24. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is showing up here for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in your next 24 hours. Team Virgo, let's get our last shuffle coming in here for you. Look who came out, the Hermit, which is the Virgo card. So you're showing up in this reading, huh? I like that. Let's get one more shuffle, guys, and we're going to see what's going on here for you. Hopefully, all is well. Virgo, Overall energy, Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. Taking a look at the current energy, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with here, the High Priestess. Having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. So let's take a look here at you and see what's up. Queen of Cups here, Virgo, Knight of Pence in reverse. I think right now, it feels kind of nice to put something on pause, to put something to a halt. Typically, the Knight of Pentacles reverse for me is a card of like stopping something, putting something to a halt. Looking at what you're dealing with right now, the High Priestess, yeah, intuitively you felt like it was the right move. So I think Virgo's, your next 24 hours is like, yeah, it feels like it was the right move to put something on a pause and put something to a halt. Maybe you needed to put a relationship on pause. You needed to put a project on pause. It doesn't have to be anything actually serious. It's like, maybe I need to put this show on pause because I've been binge watching it, you know, way too fucking much, right? And I feel that because when I'm into a show, it's like, oh yeah, I blow through like the first fucking 6 seasons in 6 days, you know? So totally understandable. So I think that right now you're at a point where it's like your intuition's telling you, yeah, it's probably good to take a break here from something. You know, looking at the outcome right now, Seven of Wands reversed, maybe I should open myself up to something else. So I think you're trying not to get tied down or too committed to something, Virgo. Maybe you were really exploring a relationship option with someone, but maybe you realized maybe this would be good to put it on halt and see my other options. Maybe right now is not the time to be tied down. Same thing with work. Maybe you were tunneled in on one thing and one thing only, but maybe I shouldn't fully go through with it. Maybe there is other options that I should check out and see first before I make a full-fledged commitment. So I'm kind of getting that sense for Virgos where it's like, I don't want to fully commit to something yet. I need to see the bigger picture. I need to see other options. I need to give other things a chance. And intuitively, if my intuition's telling me to put something on pause and explore other options, then I should probably hear my intuition out and see what's going on. So I think you'll be listening to that gut feeling here. You know, if you happen to have a gut feeling at this moment in time, Virgo, that you need to pause something or make a pause in general on something in your life just to see what else is out there, I would definitely listen to what the intuition has to say, okay? All right, though, Team Virgo, I appreciate you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in, and do enjoy your day, okay? All right, guys, keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. We finished up here our first batch of Zodiacs for the daily read. We'll be hopping into our second batch here shortly. By the way, Amy, more than likely what happened is I think that your video is glitched with the weekend read. I'm pretty sure the weekend read had 636 if I'm not mistaken. So for some reason, it might be overlapping the weekend read in this live stream and it's bugging out and glitching. Recently though, YouTube has been full of like a ton of glitches, like even for creators, especially uploading videos and stuff. There's been like glitched out certain sections to do certain things. So they've just been having a ton of glitches lately. So hopefully they fix it all up. But yeah, your stuff is probably just glitched. It's no worries. By the way, what's going on, Rastafari? How are you? Appreciate you tuning on in. What's going on also to Myra? Thank you for stopping by. Vanilla Capricorn, thank you for stopping by. Hope everybody is well today, man. Really appreciate y'all. Do bear with me with my throat today, guys, because I did a ton of readings before the daily, so my voice is shot. So bear with me throughout today, please, okay? Ah, dang it. Actually, give me 1 second, guys, because my vape just died. So let me go pick up another one of these real fast. Hold on, y'all. We'll be right back, and then we'll get on into it. Cancer will come soon. Please stop spamming in the chat. I'd really appreciate that. We'll get to the sign when we can, okay? But we'll be right back, guys. Thank you.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love.
All right, y'all, we're back. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about that, y'all. Infinite said, thank you for the reading, your guidance, and time. Well, thank you. Happy to help. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, you know? It's tripping you out, Amy. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's been having tons of like weird glitches and bugs lately, so just bear through it, you know? Bia Bay said, hope you feel better, Vanilla Capricorn. Oh, what's going on? Oh, you said today was decent, so you got home and you screwed up your shoulder. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I messed up my back on Thursday, I think, and then my back was killing me all throughout the weekend, but I didn't really help myself. I remember on Thanksgiving, I deep cleaned my house for like 8 hours before I went to my family's house for Thanksgiving. So threw my back out deep cleaning my apartment. And then the next day I was building a computer on my floor because I didn't want to do it out in the kitchen or on the table or anything. So the only space I had was the floor. So I pulled my back some more. So luckily I'm feeling good, man. On this Monday evening, I'm feeling pretty great. I think I got through the back pain, but I fucked myself up real bad. I should have had definitely better posture doing all those things, you know? For me, though, when I deep clean, like I go hardcore into it, like my body's the last thought. So next time I got to be a little bit more mindful, you know? Just a little bit more mindful, right? Hey, what's going on, Wendy? You said, whoop, whoop, first time live. You're amazing. Thank you. Well, thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. And welcome into your very first live. I hope you enjoy it. And thanks for coming out. Really appreciate you. Red Sky said, Ant, hey, hope your back heals. That sucks. Been there. Yeah, it definitely does suck. For me, it's usually because I'm not very mindful of bending my knees when I'm doing things. When I'm working out or like lifting or doing any sort of like heavy weights and stuff, I'm mindful of bending. But when I'm doing household shit, I feel like I'm never mindful of like actually using my knees as I should. So I'll have the wrong posture the entire time. That's something I need to work on. Otherwise, I end up pulling my back. But the best thing for that is, you know, if the hot tub's open at my parents', go to the fucking hot tub, or I take a shower, like a nice like bath or something with hot water, some salt, and a heating pad is like the best fucking remedy, man. Damn, Vanilla Capricorn, not a fun time. Hopefully you feel better though. God damn. Thank you, Bia Bay. Appreciate that. Hey Marlene, what up? What up? What's poppin'? Thanks for stopping by today. Yeah, the stock's heavy. Gotcha. Yeah, and I used to be the same way though too, because I used to do stocking before I had YouTube. So I used to be a stock person, and I used to unload trucks and shit. So you know, I've been there, pulling my back many times, doing that job. So never fun, man. Like the warehouse and the stock and the fucking trucks and all that crap. Yeah. I think it's like, for me, I feel like it's not more efficient, but it feels like it's quicker to just bend and not use your knees. But yeah, it's a habit I got to get into though, for sure. What I like so much is like having this kind of chair for work, because it helps me with my posture really well. And I also have a footrest underneath the desk because it is higher up. So it's nice to have that for good posture. I'm trying to maintain my posture right now, actually, because I hunch a lot too. But either way, enough of my personal story, guys. Let's get back into it. We're going to jump into our water, because we did fire, water, air, and earth. So, or was it water? No, it was water. Pisces went first. So let's get back into it. Let's have a look here at Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for your next 24. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff, okay? What's going on here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for you? Messages coming in here for Team Scorps in the next 24. What do we got going on here for ya? Team Scorpio, we're going to get our last shuffle, everybody, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you is a Chariot. You could be connecting with the Cancer, possibly, having a look at the current energy. Ace of Wands in the upright, what you're dealing with. Eight of Swords in reverse, looking at the outcome here. Justice in reverse showing up as well. So, pretty interesting energies at hand for you, Team Scorpio. You do begin here first and foremost with the Chariot. You also pair that Chariot with the Ace of Wands, so I think that there could be something exciting. I feel like there's something that is like grabbing your attention. You're getting hyped up about something. You're getting excited about something. It could be because of like maybe like you know, like the Cyber Monday deals, the Black Friday deals. Maybe there's like this exciting new thing to purchase or something. There could be like a good discount. This could be the energy of being hyped because you have like some cool plans to look forward to. This could be the energy though also of like your future. Some of you might be excited for the future because there's something you're planning to do. Now, looking at what you're dealing with, Eight of Swords reversed. Oh yeah, I like that. Whatever this is that excites you, I also feel like, however, you're not worried about it. It's like something feels like it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen the way it needs to, and I'm excited that it's all unfolding. Looking at the outcome right now, Justice reversed, this may be something that turns the justice in the reverse position to the justice in the upright, meaning that if you've been dealing with an unbalanced state of being recently, whatever is coming in for you excites you because it's about to bring back more balance. Let's say, for example, you've been feeling like there's been a displacement of balance in your finances and it's been frustrating for you. You could be very excited that you got this new job. So you're excited to look forward to that new job because you know that the extra money is going to bring in that balance of finance. It could be something like that. So of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But yeah, I'm getting that sense here where Scorpio, if you feel like you were lacking somewhere, you now found what's going to create abundance and take away that lack and bring you into a more peaceful and balanced state of being. So your next 24 hours looks like that. It looks like a problem here being solved, which is quite lovely. I love that, guys. Yeah, you know, if you've been looking for like a job or something, here comes the job. If you've been looking for some sort of fix to a situation, it's like, here comes the fix. It's like you're getting what you've been lacking. And now that you have this sense of abundance, it's going to create more peace and it's going to create that energy of justice, right? Where everything feels balanced again. Okay. So wonderful, Scorpio. I like that, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Really, really appreciate you, Team Scorpio. Okay. All right, baby. So we've touched base here so far with our water. Let's get back into the fire. Jumping into our fire signs. Let's have a look here at Leo and see what's going on. Messages coming in here for Leo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. Let's see what's going on with you. Thank you, Winterbrook. I appreciate that. All right, Team Leo. One more shuffle incoming for you, and we'll see what's going on with you. Overall energy is going to be the King of Cups in reverse. You might be dealing with a water sign. That'll be a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Having a look at the current energy, the lovers, what you're dealing with here, Leo. We got a Ten of Swords looking at the outcome for you. We got a Knight of Cups in the upright position. So let's see what's up here for you at this time. Team Leo, you begin here with the King of Cups reversed and you pair that here to the lover. So I do get the sense here that you care and you're connected to somebody very strongly. But however, I do think that you're a little bit in a detached energy right now. So and I do also want to preface, by the way, guys, the lover showing up here can represent a romantic connection. It can represent somebody you genuinely love, or it can represent something in life you genuinely love. It doesn't have to strictly be love and romance, okay? So you're disconnected from something you care about. That's the premise here. Looking at what you're dealing with, Ten of Swords, you could be disconnected from something or someone you care about because maybe you feel a betrayal. Ten of Swords doesn't always have to represent an ending, but it could represent a stab in the back. Feeling like there was some sense of betrayal. And unfortunately, if we're talking about any kind of relationship, platonic or not, there could be somebody here who did betray you in some way. And granted, you still care for them, at this moment in time, you want to detach from them because you don't want to enable or support somebody's behavior, especially if there was some sort of betrayal or backstabbing like moment. I see here with the Knight of Cups showing up here for the outcome. There's going to be somebody coming in here, I feel, wanting an apology or asking for or trying to apologize to you. I think somebody here is going to try to make peace with you, try to make amends with you, but I think that this is one of those scenarios where you need time to kind of process everything. Because if somebody did bring in a sense of betrayal, Leo, and you are caring for this person very much so, it's not going to be easy to process that betrayal like nothing ever happened. It's going to take some extreme time. So there, as I always mention, there is no timestamp on healing. Take the time you need, Leo, if this is a situation you're going through. And I would say here too, as well, not only is time incredibly necessary to process what happened and what went on, but it's also going to give you the ability to figure out where you go from there. I think that inevitably, when you're ready, you can have a conversation with this person, ask them why things went down the way they did, get that information from them. You can choose to forgive them. You can choose to move forward with them. You can choose to say, I forgive, but I won't forget. It's going to be entirely up to you. But I feel like a situation right now is super fresh. So if you're a Leo and you feel betrayed, you're in a very fresh scenario. And I think that the best thing you can do first is take the time away from the person, from the situation, and give yourself the time to process and heal before you're making any sort of decisions. That'll be, I think, what best benefits you, okay? So I wish I had a perfect answer. I wish I had the perfect remedy. But in scenarios like this, time is what's going to heal you. And also how you heal as a person is completely different than me or anybody else. So give yourself the time necessary. Okay. All right, Leos, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Give yourself some space here. Take the time to process. Let the feels come on up. And when you feel like you're ready for a conversation, talk to this individual and see where it goes from there. Okay? All right, Leos, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you all so much for your love and for your support. Okay? All right, guys. So we've touched base here with our fire. We also touched base with the water. We'll be jumping into air signs here shortly. Windsor Brooks said, "You're always welcome, hun. I've been watching for 4 years. There's no guy out here or out here more compassionate and respectfully and eloquently articulate than you. So keep up the phenomenal work." Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a really nice comment, actually. So thank you so much, Winter Brook. Really, really mean it, man. I really, really appreciate it, and I really mean it as well. Thank you. Mojo, I'm sorry to hear that, my love. You said, though, I do feel better and I figured out some stuff today. I'm glad to hear that for you. At the end of the day, though, too, as you know, this is the best time to let your feelings roam free. Let your feelings show up. Let yourself feel how you feel, because feeling's healing. So you're at that point where you're going to have those moments and, wishing you the best. And, I do think that it's helping you feel better here, too, right? So glad that you are feeling better and kind of figuring stuff out as best as you can, Philip said, "Thank you, brother. I listen to you all the time. I'm a Gemini." You're very welcome. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate you watching, man. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all so much, man. Your readings are usually dead on. Happy to hear that. Thanks, brother. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome, man. I love all of you, and thank you for your nice comments today. It really means a lot to me, guys. Yeah, Mojo, indeed. It is full moon healing. Did anybody else's cat go feral? Absolutely feral on the full moon? My kitty yesterday was a nutbag to deal with due to the full moon. I was like, I know he's feeling this energy. He was going nuts. He was doing bad boy things. And I was like, it's got to be the full moon. It's got to be affecting him, And he's a Gemini. So I was like, oh, shit. A Gemini on top of a full moon, it's affecting him. Oh, yeah. So it's been an interesting time. But yeah, in general, the full moon energy has been pretty interesting recently. Yeah, I know, Mojo. That's so awesome. Shout out to you and your husband. I appreciate both of you guys watching. It really means a lot, Thank you guys so much. All right. Speaking of air signs, we did touch base with the Geminis. Let's touch base with the Libras. What's going on here for our Libra gang coming on in to the next 24 hours? Orpheus, what up, my dude? Hey, Aunt Orpheus in the building. You look awesome, and I hope that your Thanksgiving weekend was amazing. I had a really great time. Thanks for asking. I hope the same for you too, Orpheus. Thank you so much. Sierra said, yes, mine has been crazy messed up. Your cat? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it happens. I've fucking been there. My cat's been going fucking feral ever since yesterday. So I was just like, all right, he's a little more calmer today, but for the full moon in general, man's went crazy. Anyways, let's keep it popping though. Topping on into Libra. Let's see what's going on for you. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. What do we got showing up here for Team Libra? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. Moving on into your next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra in the next 24 hours. Libra, one more shuffle incoming. And we're going to go ahead and get it popping here for you beautiful peeps. Starting out here with the overall energy, we got the Five of Wands. You could be connecting here with a fire sign, like an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. Having a look at the current energy, we do have here the Six of Cups. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Chariot in reverse, and looking at the outcome, the Ten of Swords in the upright position coming in for Libras as well. Libra, I see here with the Five of Wands, there could be some kind of frustration going on. It could be frustration within yourself, but it also could be frustration in other people. I'm also noticing the throat chakra, okay? And the throat chakra is, you'll feel, if you're having like a sore throat, if you're having a hard time speaking, a difficulty speaking, maybe you feel like you're messing up a lot on your words, whatever, those could be physical manifestations of your throat chakra not being in a harmonious place. But it usually stems from needing to speak your truth. So I'm picking up on that physically, because sometimes I can pick up on energies very physically within my body. And I get that feeling for you that you're at a point where you need to speak up about something. And I think that that's what's eating at you. That's what's frustrating you, not saying your truth. And it could have a lot to do with something that's occurred in the past. I think that maybe telling somebody how they made you feel back then, or talking to a parent and having a moment where you express how you felt when you were younger about something that happened or occurred, or, you know, this could be childhood trauma that needs to come out and maybe you need to speak your truth about it. This could be the energy about past things that never really got closure that you want to speak up about. But I feel like due to the nature of not speaking up about it, your throat chakra here is feeling very limited and very compressed. And looking at what you're dealing with being the Chariot reversed, it's hard for you to move forward into a different space, Libra, when this is something I believe is still holding you back. And looking at the outcome being the Ten of Swords here says this has to come to an ending in order for me to not only feel better, but to be able to move on. So communication and a conversation, I think, about something that's occurred in the past, and whether you need to talk to a family member, you need to talk to a friend, you need to talk to somebody who's personally wronged you in the past, a conversation taking place here, I feel, is that key to really spark your forward movement is what I want to say here for Libras. I think that the more you don't speak your truth and the more you repress it, the more you bottle it up, the more this is something that's going to continue to eat at you at this time. And I wish I had the specifics, but for every Libra, it's going to be an entirely different situation, and everybody's own personal situation will vary. But yeah, if you got to speak up about something, Libra, I think the next 24 hours is definitely the time. You don't want to let this continue to frustrate you and eat at you, but instead, you want to let it out. As you always hear, better out than in. Now, we're not talking about, you know, the physical manifestation of better out than in, but we're talking about the emotional kind, right? And that is what I think is the most important thing to focus on. So take it if it resonates, of course, leave it if it doesn't, but I definitely do think it'd be a great time to not keep something in and let it eat at you, but instead get all the cards out on the table, okay? All right, much love. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out to you, Team Libra. So we've touched base here already, guys, with our air. We did the water. We did the fire. We'll be hopping on into our earth signs here shortly, okay? Overland, what's going on? Aries has not gone up yet, so you are definitely on time. Thanks for tuning in. Philip asked, how do I get a personal reading? You can head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. You can also click that link in the first link in my description box below. There is a link to my website for personal readings. If you want to get a 2-question reading, that's an option. You can also get an emergency reading, or you can get a 15-minute personal reading where we go more in depth. The 15-minute personals are currently on sale, so feel free to click that link if you want to get the sale. And I have everything about how to go about the reading, guys, on the side. So if you don't know how to submit for a reading, how to submit your questions, what you can expect, there's all the detailed information about how the reading is going to go, what you can expect, how to submit for it. So head over to my website. It is CancerMoonsTarot.com. It'll be on screen right here if you want a personal reading, okay? Infinite said, indeed, the conversation will be with myself and a pen and paper, best way to release. I agree. I love those kinds of conversations. I love when I have to do something personal, like a personal purge. I love getting out the pen and paper, writing down my feelings, writing down what I need to release, writing it down in the present moment, like I release X, Y, and Z. It's such a wonderful and awesome experience to have. I love that shit. It's really awesome. Really, really is. But all right, though, guys, let's get on into the earth and we'll see what's up, okay? We already touched base with our air, going into earth signs. Team Taurus, let's get it popping here with you and see what's showing up here for your next 24. And what do we got going on here for? Hold on a second. Why is the Taurus gang not up? There we go. Oh, give me 1 second, everybody. Oh, that's why. Hang on. Now I know why Taurus isn't showing up. There we go. Perfect. All right. I was about to say technical difficulties. Team Taurus, let's see what's up. What's going on with you, baby? Messages coming in here for the Bull Gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? Messages here for Team Taurus in the next 24 hours. Ooh, that's a strong energy. What is going on? Team Taurus, let's take a look. Feels very strong, feels kind of emotional. Overall energy for you, the High Priestess. You've been holding something in. A secret, maybe? Something that hasn't been spoken about or talked about is what I'm feeling for you so far. Looking at the current energy of the Chariot, what it is you're dealing with, the Justice in reverse, looking at the outcome, Taurus, Ace of Cups reversed. You've been holding in something for a while, guys. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that you've held it in because you don't want to let somebody else down. This could be a romantic partner. This can be a friend. This could be somebody within the workplace. But I think you're fearful of spreading your wings and doing your own thing because you're coming from a place where maybe that's going to affect somebody else. And you don't want to let somebody down. You don't want to affect somebody in a negative way, Taurus. Looking at what you're dealing with right now, justice reversed, it's like that person may not even be in a great space either. And I don't want to let them down either. But I have to focus on my life is what you're saying, Taurus, you know? Because my life isn't in the perfect place. Justice reversed, I'm in a place of unbalance right now. Looking at the outcome, Ace of Cups reversed, I'm in a place where I'm not emotionally fulfilled right now either. And I think you're feeling the weight and the struggle of always feeling like you have to be the person to keep everybody else afloat, Taurus. You have to be the person to keep people happy. You have to be the person to provide. You have to be the person to do this, that, and the third. I think that if you're a Taurus who's resonating with this right now, you've probably very well experienced this energy way into adulthood from your childhood. Maybe you were the first child. So as the first child, you had to do all the other responsibilities for the rest of the children. Maybe a lot of that weight weighed on you. And it carried out into your adult life. And you started feeling like you had to be the caretaker for everybody else in your environment. And I think that a major thing you're going to be realizing in the next 24 hours is I've been holding in how unhappy I've been by doing everything else for everyone else for so long, to the point where I'm going to break because I need to take care of me. I really do. I need to put myself at the priority chain. I'm doing my best to make everybody else live their best life. I'm doing my best to make everybody else happy. But when it comes towards me, I've always put myself last. And I resonate with this energy, Taurus. Indeed, I do, because I've been there at many points and times in my life, and I had to learn that I can't live like that. It took me a minute to change, though. And I think that this is something you've experienced for a while. And your next 24 hours with that High Priestess is like your intuition's buzzing at you. It's time. It is time to change that. It's time to focus on not having to be that caretaker for everybody. I can't always be the rock for everyone, and I can't always put myself last. Because if I always put myself last, I'm going to be living a life where I'm never going to win. So the shift that's going on here for you is it's time to move forward, the Chariot. It is time to bump myself up in the top of the priority chain, in the top of the priority list. It is time for me to take care of myself. It's time for me to actually focus on what's going to make Taurus happy, what's going to make me happy, you know? And it's not to say you want to abandon people, but however, you have a life to live too. And it wouldn't be fair to say, hey, everybody else is important and I'm not important enough. No, Taurus, you're just as important as the people you placed importance on and have taken care of. So your shift begins here now, I think. And you are ready to take a look back at what you need, and you're ready to get that started. And I'm happy for you because I think not only do you fucking deserve to start focusing on yourself, but god damn it, Taurus, indeed you deserve happiness, okay? Very emotional reading, and I can feel the vibes and the emotions you've been going through, and I understand you because I've been there too. But if you're a Taurus right now and this applies, know that everything's going to be okay, and know that this choice is a good choice, you know? It's time to start focusing back on you, regaining your power, putting your life where you want it to be. Remember, you're living your life. You're the person in the driver's seat. Don't put everybody else in that driver's seat if they don't know how to drive, okay? I love you, Taurus. If it applies, cool. If not, no worries. But thank you for watching. Really appreciate and love each and every single one of you, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we've touched base here, guys, with our second batch of signs here for the daily. We'll be hopping on into our last and final batch here shortly, okay? Whew! Was that a reading, everybody? God damn! I love my bull gang, but y'all hit me straight with the feels, man. Y'all hit me straight with the feels. You know? Oh, boy. All right, though. We'll get on into the rest of the signs here shortly, guys. Taking my natural, normal break, you know? Amy said, hey, Soul Fam, that's what brought us all together here with Ant, the synchronicity, for sure, man. I always talk about it, though. What I love so much about... it doesn't even matter if you're a tarot reader on YouTube. It's like, I guess YouTube in general, it's like you find your community, man. You find your people. You find your high vibe tribe, you know? So, you know, the vibe you put out is what you attract. And at the end of the day, I love that I was able to vibe with you guys so well, you know? I was I'm thankful that I found my soul tribe. That's what I'm trying to get at. But I think that despite just spiritual stuff and spiritual people, everybody has a soul tribe too, you know, so, or a soul tribe in general. So it's nice to experience that in your life. You know, I think for a good chunk of my life, I searched for a soul tribe. I searched for a soul fam. I searched for all of that. And I always felt like I've come into contact with all the wrong kind of people, or I've always encountered the wrong types of people. So it's beautiful and nice to know that I'm at a point in my life where I found the people that resonate with my soul and the people that I vibe with. And it's nice to know that I finally found it, you know, after years when I was younger searching for that. So y'all, I'm just getting emotional right now, but I'm here to tell you, I'm practically saying I fucking love you. And I'm glad I found you. So that's that. Okay. Goddamn. I need some coffee. Bringing in the tears right now. Oh yeah. Mary said, it feels heavy today for Taurus here, Aunt, for sure. It's the full moon vibes, guys. Despite the full moon on the day it occurs, those energies, they carry out for the next couple of days. I would say so too, Rastafarian. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's up, Stacy? Love me some Ant and the Soul Tribe. For sure, for sure. Love you guys, man. We love you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot, guys. Whew. Y'all get me emotional today. So, regardless, moving forward, give me about a second or so, guys. We'll hop on into our last and final batch. Marlene said, I'm here for life. I'm here for as long as life lets me be. Love you and the Soul Fam. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wendy said, yes, nice to know that we're all familiar. I'm thankful for all too. Absolutely. Me as well. Orpheus, I can't with you. I would love to wipe away your tears and give you a wedgie. Oh, God. What is up with you in this? You love wedgies. I don't know why, Orpheus. What's up with you and wedgies, man? It wouldn't be a pretty sight. I'm just letting you know, okay? It wouldn't be a pretty sight. There'd be a moose knuckle. There, you know, you'd hurt my butt, okay, at the end of the day, too. You're going to bring in the pain, man. The pain. You know? Forgot about the full moon? Yeah, I forgot about it, too, slightly until I got that, what's it called? Until I got the, what am I trying to say? The reminder from all of you guys, yeah. You know? Thank you, Jai. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bring that Cancer and Cappy. Yes, sir. It's coming up soon. Coming up soon. All right, y'all. Let's hop back into it. We got our last four coming in. The final four. Where's that from, man? The final four. That's not a Marvel thing, is it? Or is that from something else? That's from something. I know it's from something, 110%. Yeah, Marlene, unfortunately, that might have been a little bit of TMI, but it's true. It's true indeed, you know? Anyways, moving on forward. Let's get back into it. Going into Team Water. What's popping here for our Cancer? Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Messages coming in here for Cancer, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here for the Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here for ya? Team Cancer, let's go ahead and get it popping. It was fire, by the way. Fire was first. I fucked up, y'all. My apologies. We will make sure fire goes next. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You can be connecting here with a fixed zodiac like an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, a Leo. Taking a look at the current energy, Hierophant in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Having a look here at your outcome, Team Cancer. Knight of Swords in the reverse position too. Very interesting read. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune reverse here is kind of representing like, okay, you haven't completed some sort of cycle, but I do think, however, you don't want to commit to having to complete the cycle because it's one of those things where you feel like you take one step forward, Cancer, and then you take 10 steps back. And that kind of shit sucks, doesn't it? I'm going to be raw with you about that. When we're taking one step forward and then it feels like 10 steps back, it fucking blows. Because there are times where we feel like, holy shit, we're never going to take all the steps forward that we need to get to where we want to go, right? And that's the unfortunate part. That's the thing that sucks. So I feel like for you, Cancerian, you're at that point where you're very frustrated in a current situation in your life. It's starting to make you feel like you're unbalanced with the Six of Pentacles reversed. It's like, I don't feel like I'm ever going to get everything together to where I'm exactly where I need to be. There's no steps backwards, but there's all steps going forward. And in a way, it can be very demotivating, right, guys? It can make us feel when we're in scenarios like that, why bother? Why continue? Why keep taking action? Knight of Swords reversed. Might as well give up. But I'm here to tell everybody that the moments in life where you feel like you're taking one step forward and 10 steps backwards, those are moments that are going to be so incredibly fucking temporary that you're going to be able to move past. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to require the hard work. It's going to require you having to motivate yourself, even in the times where you don't want to fucking motivate yourself because you don't feel motivated in the slightest. There are going to be some tough challenges we face in life, but there's never been a challenge you've never overcome. Put that into perspective for a moment. When you've told yourself in the past, I can't overcome this, you fucking overcame it anyways. And every time you've always thought the odds were against you, you've still overcome those circumstances. So for anyone watching, Cancerian or not, who feels like that's it, I'm just too behind in life, I can't get ahead, I can't find a solution, I can't get all these steps going forward when I just feel like I keep taking more steps backwards, that is temporary. It's a situation that's never going to last forever. It's a situation that's going to pass, but it's going to still have to require, Cancer, your action. This is not the time to give up. Knight of Swords reversed. This is not the time to say, I can't do this. I know how demotivated you feel, but you have to be the person to kick yourself in the ass each and every single day to keep on striving to get yourself to where you need to be. Because the more you stay resilient, your resilience will pay off in the end and will take you exactly where you need to be. Sometimes too, all those steps that you've taken that you feel have quote unquote taken you backwards, actually in a way have provided tons of room for you to learn how to accelerate forward even faster. And that's something I'm now recognizing too. Shit, a lot of the backward steps I've taken in my life, I've thought that, those backward steps, I've thought, oh my God, I can't believe how far back I went. But actually looking at it now from this perspective, I'm seeing how necessary it was for me to take backward steps because they then taught me how to accelerate forward in life too. That's a pretty damn interesting perspective. Wow. And I never thought about that before, so I love seeing that too. I get to see a new perspective out of this reading as well, Cancer. So that's really lovely, so I would say that as well too, okay? But of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it, doesn't resonate for you, Cancer. But I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you all so much for your love and for your support, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we've touched base with Cancer. Actually, I was right the first time. Water signs were first today. For some reason in my mind, I thought fire was first, but I was correct the whole time, so cool. And by the way, Marlene said, you mean the Fantastic Four? That's what I mean. Yes, absolutely. I'm like, I remember that. I remember seeing that as a kid, But I was like, where the hell was it from? Anyways, moving forward, let's get into our fire. So we've touched base already with Aries. We've done Leo, we've done Sag. Team Aries, let's have a look at you and see what's going on for you. All right, messages coming in here for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be in store here for our Ram fam? Messages showing up here for Team Aries, please. In the next 24 hours, what is going on here for you? Hey, Constance, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. All right, my Ram fam, let's get it popping. Overall energy for you is going to be the Four of Cups. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look into your current energy, Knight of Cups in the upright, what it is you're dealing with. We got a Ten of Pence in reverse. Having a look here at the outcome, Seven of Wands in reverse showing up for you as well. So Team Aries, let's get it popping. Let's see what's going on here for you. Now you start out here with the Four of Cups. You also got here a Knight of Cups. So I think you're kind of ignoring one thing and you're pursuing something else. Looking at what you're you're dealing with. 10 of Pentacles reversed. What's the one thing you're ignoring? I think you're ignoring the energy right now of not everything in life being perfect. First and foremost, perfection's bullshit. Everything in life is perfectly imperfect, but 10 of Pentacles reversed could represent that maybe it doesn't feel like everything's working out as intended. And I feel like for you, Aries, you're like, well, guess what? I'm not letting that get me down. I'm staying on this goddamn horse here with the Knight of Cups, and I'm still keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward with a positive morale and a positive attitude. And I like that for you because no matter what, guys, we may not be where we want to be, but if we want to get to where we're trying to go, we can't let life take us down in the dumps and say, that's that. We got to say, screw it. Despite our current circumstances, I'm not letting that drag me down. I'm keeping myself picked up. I'm getting on that horse and I'm riding to my destination, right? So this is about saying, I might not be in the best place, but that's not going to deter me or stop me from getting me to where I need to go. Looking at the outcome, 7 of Wands reversed. Aries here has no room for defeat. This is pretty similar to the Cancer reading I just did, where you're focused on resilience. I'm going to stop at nothing to get to where I need to go. Even if I'm against all odds, I'm still going to work to get there, right? I always say, man, the thing about positivity is acknowledging that no matter how far in the dark you may be, you know that there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. So it's like, no matter how unstable certain things in my life may be, I know inevitably I'll get to a really stable place. People don't pull themselves out of shitty situations by submitting to those shitty situations saying, well, that's it, that's my life. They pull themselves out of it by having a positive morale, never giving up, constantly taking action, and working towards the desired goal. I've gotten to a point in my life where I needed to learn to ignore my current reality, because if that's not the reality I desire to live in, I'm going to stay focused to change it. And the more you keep on focusing on changing your reality, and the more you keep working to align that new reality to your life, the closer you're going to get onto it. So Aries, I love that for you. Keep on fighting. Keep on being a warrior. Don't submit to the shit that don't serve you. And you're going to get to that point where you progress. Okay, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Much love to my Ram fam. All right, thank you guys for coming out. All right, baby, moving on forward, guys. We finished up our Aries and we did our Cancer. We're going to hop on into our air signs, guys, soon. Zephyr said, see you all tomorrow, family. Much love to all. Likewise to you as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming out here today, Zephyr, okay? All right, guys, getting into air. Team Aquarius, what's going on here for our Aqua, baby? Coming on into the next 24. Message is showing up here for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Team Aquarius, we're coming up on our last shuffle, so we'll see what's going on here for you. Starting out here with the first overall energy, we have here the 6 of Swords in reverse. What your current energy is, we got the 10 of Pentacles. What you're dealing with, Aquarius, 2 of Wands. And looking at your outcome, guys, 7 of Wands in the upright position. All right, Team Aquarius, let's see what's in store here for you. 6 of Swords reversed, 10 of Pentacles in the upright. This is satisfaction. The 10 of Pentacles is I feel good. I feel like I got everything that I need. I feel at peace. I feel comfortable. I feel stable. Looking at what you're dealing with, 2 of Wands, I think a lot of this came down, though, to the fact that you're feeling stability because you had a choice to choose stability. I mentioned this a long time ago, but in life, we're always going to have something that's hard. So you want to pick your heart in life because at the end of the day, nothing of value comes easy. You know, to be somebody who's very successful, it's hard to maintain that success. To struggle with not being successful, that's something that's very hard to go through as well. So pick your heart. Would you rather go through a difficult time maintaining success and building it, or go through a difficult time not having that success and being unhappy that you don't have it? So once again, you got to choose your heart in life, because there will be nothing of value that comes easy. And I think you understood this. I see with the 2 of Wands, it's like I very much so understand this. And I'm at a point where I'm happy where I've come because I've come a long way. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy. I'm out here kicking ass, you know? I'm out here taking names, right, Aquarius? But I've brought myself to a point where I am happy with the life I've created and with the things that are surrounding me. And Seven of Wands, you best believe this is going to be a life that I'm going to preserve. This is going to be a life that I'm going to protect, because I'm not going to allow myself to choose a hard that's not getting me anywhere near success. So you picked the right kind of hard, right? Point blank period, Aquarius. You've chosen what's going to get you to where you need to go, and you've chosen to fight and kick ass, and I love it for you. I think for many of you, you're coming to a point where it's like, I've made peace with where I'm at in life because I've worked so hard to get here, and I'm going to do what I can to maintain it. I think that that's the vibe here for your next 24 hours. It may not apply to all of you, but for the Aquarians that do resonate with this at this time, you guys are thankful, you're grateful, you're happy, and you're going to keep on doing what you got to do to keep yourself exactly where you are, and also to keep on growing in much more of a positive place. I like that a lot, Aquarius. And you know what? Even if it doesn't resonate with you, hopefully that statement that I made previously resonates with you, because, you know, there's nothing of value in life that's ever going to come easy. So choose the hard thing, man, but choose the hard thing that's going to get you to a place of success and happiness, because if we all work hard and we all kick butt, we're going to be happy with where we turn out. Okay? So keep it going, man. You know what? Even if you feel like giving up right now, keep it going. You know, your hard work will go a long way. Okay? I love y'all. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out Team Aquarius for stopping on by here today. All right? All right, guys. So we touched base here already with the air, with the water, with the fire. We're getting on into the earth sign shortly, guys. So Capricorns, you guys will be up next, okay? By the way, shout out to everybody who's here today. Thank you guys for the love and support. If you are enjoying today's video, definitely feel free to drop a like. Really helps out on the channel. And if you're new here, come on down and subscribe. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. So shout out to anybody here who's new. I'd be more than happy to have you and to welcome you, okay? All right, everybody, let's go. Let's see what's up. Team Capricorn, we're rolling on in, and we're going to see what's good with you, okay? So what's going on here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Team Cappy, we're going to go ahead and take a look here at two more shuffles. And we'll see what's going on with you, love. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. What do we got going on here for the Capricorn? Overall energy for you is going to be the Devil in reverse. Now, the Devil is Capricorn energy, so you're showing up here very much so in your reading. Having a look at the current energy, 9 of Cups, what it is you're dealing with, 3 of Pentacles, having a look here at the outcome, Cappy, 10 of Cups in the reverse showing up for you too. So let's see what's in store here for you. Team Capricorn, you begin here with a Devil in reverse. You also pair that here with the 9 of Cups showing up as well. I get the sense here for you that you're happy because there's some sort of relief and release showing up for the next 24, and it works itself out. I don't think that you thought originally letting go of someone or something would work out as best as it did, but I feel like it's going to prove to be working out for you just fine. You know, this could be the energy of needing a break from somebody, needing a break from a situation, a job, a person, but you're going to come to the conclusion of like, wait a minute, 9 of Cups here, 3 of Pentacles here. Yeah, releasing and letting someone or something go actually has worked out to my favor because I feel a heck of a lot better. Now, this looks to me like maybe you felt obligated for someone or something, Capricorn. Maybe you felt obligated towards a family member, obligated towards a friend, obligated towards a lover, a career. And by finally kind of recognizing that there isn't a certain level of obligation, you've always had the freedom to back off if you've needed to. You now are starting to experience that freedom. It feels good to not be invested in a situation. And keep in mind, the Devil upright, that's the energy of being stuck in something that's not making you happy. So what is Capricorns removing themselves from in the next 24 hours? You're removing yourself from something that made you unhappy. So now you have that level of freedom, okay? So I definitely see you guys taking steps here to recognize you were never stuck at all, or you were never obligated at all. At the end of the day, you always had the choice here to walk away freely. So looking at the outcome here, 10 of Cups reversed. I think the number one thing, honestly, Capricorn, that might have kept you stuck in a situation was the previous memories of the good times that used to be. Let's say you're walking out of a romantic relationship. Sure, it turned sour. You're not happy that the relationship turned sour, but maybe you were holding on to the way it used to be. Maybe in the beginning, your person was loving, your person was the best, they were the bomb diggity, they were fantastic, but over time, they turned into someone that you don't even recognize. You were holding on to the version of that person you missed, hoping they would come back out, hoping that they would return to you again. But I think you've realized that person never did return, did they? They've transformed into somebody that I don't even recognize. And with that being said, they're not the person I feel like I'm aligned here with. They're not the person I wish to be aligned here with, right? Same thing could apply with work. Maybe you were trying to get back to a point in your career where it was fantastic and you were happy with it, but maybe your career changed so much and you were always hopeful that it would return to what it used to be. But in the next 24 hours, again, you realize it's not. So it feels good to set yourself free because you can start to see that what you were holding on to is a past version of what someone or something used to be and not what it is today. And that's the major difference. And that's what's going to set you free, by recognizing that what you're holding on to isn't the same thing. Okay, Capricorn? Very deep message. Take that one if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But Capricorns, I appreciate you guys coming out here so much nonetheless. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. Okay? Have a great day, guys. And with that all being said, everybody, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the daily reading. Much love and appreciation to every single one of you guys. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. Of course, if you enjoyed today's daily reading, definitely do feel free to drop a like. I'd appreciate it. If you're new here, come on down and subscribe. I'd be more than happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. I do want to mention to everybody here too, for those of you that have ever sent in donations, for those of you that are members of the channel, for those of you that are here in general, thank you guys for your love and your support. It seriously helps out a lot more than you guys know, so thank you very much. If you're interested in becoming a member of this channel, just want to let everybody know, I'm now starting to do weekly tarot video check-ins on Sundays for the collective. It's kind of like a daily reading style, so if you want to go ahead and see that extra content every Sunday, hit the join button to become a member on this channel. And yeah, you'll be able to have access to all the other content that is exclusive content for everybody too. Okay? As always, everybody, if you want a personal reading, first link in that description box below, head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. We'll be happy to take care of you. The $20 off right now is going to be lasting until the 1st of December. So if you guys want to get $20 off on a 15-minute personal, the time is now. Feel free to hit me up. I'll be happy to book you. But yeah, man, happy Monday, guys. I hope everybody's weekend was well. Thank everybody for, your love and your support as always, and I'm gonna go chillax, rest, and get my energy back, and I will catch you all in the next video. Guys, much love, take care, and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody, and peace.